New at 6, a story you will only see right here on WUSA 9. A D.C. father is speaking out for the first time since the murder of his 2-year-old daughter.
The child's mother, his ex-wife, is accused of killing their toddler inside a Virginia Beach motel. The father has been waiting years for a trial, but there is a new development that could change everything.
In an exclusive interview, he tells our Matthew Torres why his ex could be found not guilty by reason of insanity.
So this was Lanois' room. This was like one of our favorite places to be.
There's been a lot of changes for Fabio Andrade the last 3.5 years. But one thing has stayed the same.
Why keep this room the same?
I feel like she's always still with me.
His little girl's bedroom in D.C. has remained largely untouched. The same toys are still here.
She was my best friend. She helped me be strong. And she deserved to be here. She should be here right now.
Up first, what happened to a 2-year-old girl from D.C.?
It was August 2022. His 2-year-old daughter, Lanois, was found dead at a motel in Virginia Beach. Her mother, Andrade's ex-wife, Leandra, is the one accused of killing her.
I never imagined, obviously, she would ever be capable of doing something like this.
Detectives say Leandra was found unconscious on the motel floor, blocking the doorway. They found her daughter in bed, foaming from her mouth. On the table, say authorities, was an empty 24-pack of pink tablets, along with crushed pills, and bottles of sleeping aid and vodka. Autopsy results show Lanois died of toxic levels of Benadryl.
She killed her 2-year-old, beautiful little baby. And why did she do that? She did that in retaliation because she didn't get what she wanted.
The incident happened in the middle of a custody dispute. Just 2 days before, a D.C. judge granted Fabio temporary sole legal custody of their toddler. But Leandra still had 50-50 physical custody. Shown in both the bail and divorce hearings, texts Leandra allegedly sent Fabio the night of the murder, begging him not to move forward with the separation, and circled the sentences, "You don't win, and it will make you cry," for the future he is, quote, manifesting.
I didn't have any inkling that there was any type of mental health history or anything like that, or concerns at all.
Since then, Fabio has been waiting to fight for justice in court. But to his surprise, he says prosecutors recently called him to say there may not be a trial after all. Instead, they'll pursue a plea to find Leandra not guilty by reason of insanity. This after Fabio claims the Commonwealth's expert ruled she was insane at the time of murder.
I strongly disagree with that completely. They promised me they were going to fight for justice for my daughter, and they're no longer doing that. She intended to murder my daughter. She planned it.
Fabio says he has his doubts because Leandra was a trained mental health expert who worked with D.C.'s Department of Behavioral Health.
I just feel like I relived the trauma again.
As Fabio continues to honor his daughter.
So I want her to know that this is still her home.
He says the fight is not over. Under Virginia law, someone found insane would initially be evaluated on a yearly basis. That alone is striking fear for Andrade that she could be set free.
If my daughter wasn't safe around this person, no one is.
My heart just breaks for this poor dad.
Yeah, really feel for Fabio there. Matthew's in studio with us now. So what's next in this case, Matthew, and what are prosecutors saying about it?
Yeah, so all week we have been reaching out to the Virginia Beach Commonwealth's Attorney's Office, and they finally got back to me today saying they just do not comment on pending cases, but we do know that there is a plea hearing next Wednesday. Leandra's defense attorney telling me today, expect her to plead not guilty. All he could say was she's currently being detained at a mental facility and not in jail. But yeah, he's also not responding to what the father told me during our interview, saying that he's going to leave the arguments in court.
Okay,
Wow.
we'll be following it.
It is devastating, though.
Awful update, though.
All right,
Matthew, thank you.